Yo, what up, street dogs? Street vlogs. All right, some turbo thoughts for us. So, in Praise of Vanity. So, we have been taught in modern day times the vanities of sin. And if you vain, you finna go to hell. Pretty much. Or, this is where like morality and ethics is so funny and weird, is that we're kind of taught that body vanity is seen as a vice. To be narcissistic is a vice. But you're allowed to buy the Rolls, you're allowed to buy the Bentley, the Beamer, the Mercedes, the AMG, the McLaren, the Lambo, the Audi, the Range, the Lexus, Genesis, whatever have you, right? Allowed to buy the Louis Vuitton, the Gucci, the Versace, the Balenciaga, the Yeezys, whatever, right? And so the iPhone Pro. So the hilarious irony is we're allowed to be vain and to be superficial when it comes to our material goods, but to have vanity or narcissism when it comes to our own human body is seen as a vice, even if you's not religious, right? Like, think about it. Why is it considered bad to be vain? People never question it, right? Or why is it considered bad to be vain or flex or whatever? Oh, you're gonna make other people feel bad. Is that really considered? Like, it's kind of a silly thought, right? And so I think this is where studying philosophy and thinking philosophically is a good idea, because it's good to challenge standardized notions of, you know, what's considered proper or whatever, because if you allow yourself to do that, then you could actually positively innovate and move the needle of thought, society, etc. So, like, once again, I think it's very hilarious. It's like, you know, I can't speak for women, but for men, all these dudes trying to become the most super, the most supreme, the most high and almighty, you know, it's like, and then essentially the way that people do it is like kind of like a, you know, and this is the genius of Elon Musk and Tesla, whatever, is that like, you know, all these Silicon Valley nerds, right? It's like, you're gonna buy the Tesla, you're gonna buy the Model X, the Model Y, the Model Plaid, etc., Model 3. It's essentially everyone's form of, to be like, kind of like low key. No, but it's good for the environment because I'm going electric. It's like, you don't care about that. It's like, you just want to look gangster. You want to feel almighty and high and supreme. And, you know, I think that's totally a fine thing, right? And I think this is also the same thing with fashion, right? Is that everybody is trying to become the next most supreme blah blah blah. So that's why you buy the Rolex, the AP, the Richard Mille, whatever have you. But the funny thing is, all these people tend to be bad examples. Like, even apparently, the reason I would never want to be a Jay-Z too is that, like, apparently Jay-Z's got like stick legs. Like, you see him rapping in shorts and got no flesh on the legs, so we shouldn't trust him. He's like, I skip leg day and I still run the world. I'm like, Jay-Z, you don't run the world, bro. Not with those chicken stick legs, right? And so this is why we should only put faith in people with turbo legs, turbo thighs, in regards to things. Also, don't trust Elon. Look at his stomach. Elon Musk is starting to look more like Bill Gates, kind of like pudgy, skinny fat, low muscle mass. If Elon Musk got super duper swole, then I would put more faith in him, but last we should divorce ourselves from him. Even our best friend Kanye, he's the GOAT, but I mean, I haven't seen what he looks like recently, but assuming that he's still kind of chubs or weak muscle mass, he needs to get back into like the when he was into weightlifting. I don't know, is he still into weightlifting? I don't know. I should be Kanye's personal trainer. Yo, Ye or Ye's manager, you're listening to this, you need some workout plan ideas, just shoot me an email, eric@erickim.com. Got some good ideas. But anyways, so yeah, I think everyone could benefit more from self-vanity, because I don't know, I just think that like to become more vain in your body through weightlifting and body, like doing it without body augmentation, like without any plastic surgery or Botox injections, whatever's, I think it's good. Like the reason why I'm kind of anti plastic surgery or Botox or fillers or boob jobs or whatever is that everyone wants to look more quote unquote beautiful, but actually I think what people want to do is become healthier. Because the funny thing is, even if you think about it, like all these women want to look younger, so they dye their hair, they get plastic surgery or Botox, or they buy skincare products. But then the thing is, if you are healthy, your skin and your face and your hair will also look healthier. Buying a product doesn't actually make one healthier. I think this is the funny irony behind things, and therefore it seems the better goal then is to just become healthier and stronger, right? So I mean, simple thoughts, right? Sleep 8 to 12 hours a night, right? Just cut off your caffeine intake after 12. Even green tea after noon, I find that it doesn't do well with my physiology. And I think a good way to approach things instead is to just, you know, eat food like a demigod, like beef liver, organ meats, beef heart, small intestines is a good idea. Also, just like a simple thing is just like walk around in the direct sun as much as possible, take off your shirt. I mean, we could do this if we're guys. Unfortunately, the ladies cannot do this yet. Oh, I know. Like, what's considered public and decent? Like, if you're a girl and walk around with pasties, like, well, technically, like, anyways, can't talk too much about that, right? But yeah, I think to become more vain in your body means to be more proud of yourself. Even pride is considered like a vice or a sin, to be prideful. But like, pride is like the best thing. And then actually the funny thing too is now with the LGBTQ2 community, they call it Pride Festival. People are proud to be gay or lesbian or whatever. And I think that's a good thing. So I think they should rebrand the notion of pride to be a positive thing, right? Like, I'm all for people being proud of whatever they is, right? And I'm also all for the, you know, gay rights, LGBTQ rights. Yeah, everyone should be proud of whatever they is, right? And then the question then is pride, self-pride, self-vanity, narcissism towards what ends? Narcissism, right? The story of Narcissus, right? The beautiful guy who just kept looking at so close in the water, and he fell into the water and he turned into a narcissist flower. His problem was he got too close to the water. His problem is he didn't wear a life vest. So the moral of the story of Narcissus is one should wear a life vest. I mean, I think my thought is using your self-ego, narcissism, self-esteem, self-pride, whatever have you, using that to feel more sturdy on your own two legs, and using that strength and that self-assuredness for philosophical introspection, for promoting yourself, your thoughts and stuff like that, allowing yourself to become more of a weirdo. Like, I'm the only weirdo walking around the wintertime without his shirt on. It's so funny too, because like everyone's trying to belittle each other through their low self-esteem, and they're trying to augment their ego through buying stuff, buying clothes, buying cars, devices, watches, accessories, fashion things, whatever. So yeah, I think moving forward in the world and life, it's a good idea to try to intelligently leverage your ego in positive ways, to use that force to philosophize, create art, and empower others.